Hello, my name is Roy Smith, and today I'll be talking about the expansion of the MLB. This project is based off of population base, competition, business climate, TV digital rights, facilities and transportation, and special considerations of each location. The first thing I'll talk about is the population base of Portland, Oregon. Portland, Oregon, nicknamed the Rose City, has a population of 632,000 people in its city, and in the metro area, 22 million people. Next, I'll go into the competition that a MLB based team in Portland, Oregon will face against other professional teams and collegiate teams. Portland has two universities within its city limits, Portland State and also the University of Portland. As you can see on the map, the Seattle Mariners are the only team in the Northwest region. By adding a team in Portland, Oregon, it would create a natural rivalry between the Seattle Mariners and Portland, Oregon. Having a closer team to Seattle would cut down travel expenses for the Mariners and also create a natural rivalry between Seattle and Oregon. Last year, the Mariners averaged 30,000 fans per home game, and that ranked them 9 overall in the national attendance in the MLB. Last year in the NBA, the Trailblazers averaged 20,000 fans per home game, ranking them 8th overall nationally in the NBA. Last year in the WHL, the Winterhawks averaged 6,000 fans per home game, ranking them 4th in the WHL nationally. Timbers are a men's MLS team who averaged over 21,000 fans per game. The Portland Thorn are a women's MLS team who averaged 17,000 fans per game. Next, I will talk about the business climate that is within Portland, Oregon. First, I will discuss the Fortune 1000 companies that are within the Portland, Oregon area. The first one on the list is the Greenbrier Company, which is an American publicly traded transportation manufacturing corporation, which is located in Lake Owego, Oregon, and is currently 915 on the Fortune 1000 list. The next company is Portland General Electric, which is an American public utility company, which is located in Portland, Oregon, and it currently ranks 953 on the Fortune 1000 list. The next company to crack the Fortune 1000 list is Columbia Sports, which is an American company that manufactures and distributes outer sports and footwear, and it's located in Portland, Oregon, and is currently ranked 836 on the Fortune 1000 list. Lithium Motors is also another company that cracked the Fortune 1000 list. It ranks 915 and also ranks number 4 in its specialty. Lithium Motors is an American nationwide automotive retailer located in Medford, Oregon. And of course, everyone knows the brand Nike. Nike is a multinational corporation that markets and sells footwear, equipment, accessories, and sells services. This company is in the Fortune 100 list and is currently ranked number 89 and is located in Beaverton, Oregon. Being that Oregon is the headquarters of Nike, I can't possibly see any other apparel being sold within Oregon. Nike is easily a contender for Portland's MLB stadium rights as well. Oregon also has well-paid STEM fields in science, technology, engineering, and math that accounts for 7.2% of all jobs in the metro area, and that's well above the national average, which is 5.8%. Also within the business climate, Oregon ranks number 1 for the best place to grow a business and also have careers, stated by Forbes.com. The median household income is 66,000. The median home price is 380,000. The unemployment rate is 3.8%, and in 2009 it was 11.3%. And the national average, I believe, is like 5.8%. Next, I will be talking about TV and digital rights within the Oregon area. The MLB has regional sports networks that represent sports programming of the interest to their respective fans in each region. Most MLB broadcasting members are a part of NBC Sports Regional Networks, Fox Sports Networks, and AT&T Sports Net, and some teams are even broadcasted by regional networks that are independent. Some teams even own partial or majority stakes within their regional networks as well. Some regional broadcasting MLB games are also subjected to blackouts, meaning games from outside of the viewer's designated market aren't shown to fans in order to protect the local team stakes. Currently, AT&T, Sportsnet, and Root Sports play 4 MLB teams on its market, which is Colorado, Houston, Pittsburgh, and Seattle. All 4 of these teams are far enough apart to benefit from these 2 networks, so adding another team in Portland shouldn't hinder the success of any team listed within these team markets. Portland is also ranked 25th in the DMA rankings nationally while only having 362,000 residents. This tells us Portland has an interest in sports and the people are watching their favorite teams or home teams close within their areas. Most likely, we will see Portland baseball team on the NBC Sports Northwest Network channel. Right now, they only play the Trailblazers, the Vancouver Canucks, the Winterhawks, and the Oregon Ducks on their network. Next, I will go into talking about the facilities and the transportation that's within Portland, Oregon. Portland has also been listed within the top 15 most beautiful cities in the U.S. last year. Also, with state of the art facilities like historic Hayward Field that has been coined the name Tracktown USA, Nike headquarters, which brings millions of tourists annually while hosting major professional, collegiate, and high school national events like the U.S. Trials, the NCAA Track and Field Nationals, and Nike 7-on-7 tournaments. Portland is demonstrating that they have the capacity to support sports within its state and city's foundation. Portland also ranks top 10 for the best transit systems in the U.S., meaning that fans don't have to rely on their own modes of transportation, giving all fans the opportunity to catch games at their leisure. Next, I'll be going over the special considerations that I believe will help my argument that Portland, Oregon deserves an MLB team. The main reason I picked Portland over the other cities was due to a few factors. Portland has a group called the Portland Diamond Project, which is led by Mike Barrett, former Trailblazer TV announcer, investors, Seattle Seahawks, Russell Wilson and his wife, Sierra Wilson, and most importantly, Craig Cheeks, former Nike executive. He is the founding president of this project. Portland has 150 years of baseball history embedded into the city, and they're willing to make sure that Portland is first in line for either an expansion team or a relocated team. Portland has the support of the fans. They just need a team. When the Expos were planning to leave Montreal, Portland was one of few cities willing to accommodate their relocation. Fans and its current mayor pushed so much that they passed House Bill 3606 in 2003, which is a $150 million grant that was put together in order to pursue the Expos to come to Portland. Instead, the Expos went to Washington, D.C. and became the Washington Nationals. House Bill 3606 is still available to welcome any team with a new baseball stadium. All games for a current expansion team or relocated team will play at Providence Park, which can be quickly renovated to support an MLB competition and fans until a new stadium is built. In the MLB, there are two leagues, the American League and the National League. Within both of those leagues, there are 6 subdivisions: AL East, AL Central, AL West, NL East, NL Central, and NL West. If you take another look at the map, in the AL West subdivision, it's the Seattle Mariners, the Oakland Athletics, the Los Angeles Angels, the Houston Astros, and the Texas Rangers. Looking at this subdivision mock division chart, it shows how the league will smoothly run with the new expansion teams, switch teams, and switch divisions by putting Portland in the ANL West and adding another expansion team in the ANL East. There are a few options that we can do as far as the MLB games that are played. Either of the 4 options would definitely give the MLB the balance that it needs and give the divisions the balance that it needs. By adding 2 more divisions, it'll give more teams more opportunities to make the playoffs. The Portland Diamond Project and current city mayor Ted Wheeler has confirmed offers on land they hope to build a new ballpark on. They have made an $80 million offer towards obtaining Portland Public School headquarters, which is close to the NBA basketball facility Moda Center. The second offer was for an industrial site owned by ESCO. And last, the third site, which is an industrial site off of Terminal 2 with potential views of Willamette River and access to near properties like businesses and houses. The stadium project would include over 32,000 ballpark seats and an apartment complex containing 8,000 units. The Portland Diamond Project is actively working with architects who have designed over 24 MLB parks. No other location on the list has developers actively working and backed by its mayors, investors, and stadium renders for its possible location. In conclusion, I believe that Portland has the support of its local government, fans, and multi-million-dollar investors, and a group like the Portland Diamond Project, in addition to the House Bill 3606, that could make MLB a reality. With only having 632,000 people in its city limits while still ranking within the top 25 TV ratings for sports, It shows the passion the city has for sports. Portland also has one major MLB team within 150 miles, making it perfect to build a new fan base and obtain TV digital rights. Being in the state where one of the most wealthy apparel brand headquarters reside, in addition to having four Fortune 1000 companies existing in the state, gives this team a great possibility that MLB could see a possible future and thrive within the city of Portland. With Portland's natural beauty, livability, metropolitan growth rate, governing support from fans, private groups, and its city governing bodies are reasons to award Portland with its own team. Let's bring back the Oregon Beavers as an MLB team instead of a AAA franchise. Give the people of Oregon what they truly desire most, an MLB team.